Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So it looks like Abby has been cast in The Last of Us Season 2, and this comes to us from Variety, and they say, The Last of Us Season 2 has officially cast Kaitlyn Dever, Variety has learned. Dever joins the hit HBO show in the role of Abby, who is described as a skilled soldier whose black and white view of the world is challenged as she seeks vengeance for those she loved. Our casting process for Season 2 has been identical to Season 1. We look for world-class actors who embody the souls of the characters in the source material, said series co-creators Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann. Nothing matters more than the talent, and we're thrilled to have an acclaimed performer like Kaitlyn join Pedro, Bella, and the rest of our family. So yeah, this is really big news. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I've made a few videos sort of speculating on the casting of Abby in The Last of Us Season 2. Abby is a major character in The Last of Us Part 2, the game, which I have played, so I'm not going to spoil anything that happens or anything in the game or in Season 2, but she is a major character in Part 2, and I think she's going to be just as big here. And so it's very important that they cast someone who is a terrific actress, and I think Kaitlyn Dever is really spectacular. I think she's really great. If you saw her recently in No One Will Save Us, which released on Disney Plus here, I think it was a Hulu film, but here in Australia it released on Disney Plus. She was terrific, and that was a film with no dialogue, and she just had such an amazing physicality to her performance, really showcasing her emotions without words, and that was really fantastic. Now, there are a lot of people who are a little bit upset about this casting because if you know anything about Abby in the game, she's very built. Like, she's a very muscular, buff character, and so Kaitlyn Dever is not that muscular and is not very built and does not have that, larger frame that Abby has in the game. But you can see here they've used like a photo of Abby when she was in a flashback in the game when she was younger to make her look, I guess, more similar to Kaitlyn Dever. But yeah, I think, look, she can bulk up, I mean, she doesn't have the frame of Abby, but I think she's still has potential to, bulk up and sort of fit the role a little bit better. If you remember a while ago, before Bella Ramsey was even cast as Ellie, a lot of people were saying that Kaitlyn Dever should have been cast because she looks a lot like Ellie does in the game, and the Ellie character in the game doesn't even have a real face model. She is sort of a face that's been constructed by the creators of the video game. She doesn't even have a face model, but Kaitlyn Dever does look a lot like Ellie. But I think a reason they chose Kaitlyn Dever is because she looks very similar to Bella Ramsey as well, and if you know anything about The Last of Us Part 2, these characters mirror each other in very profound ways, and I think that they're really going to focus on that in Season 2, because casting someone like Kaitlyn Dever, who looks a lot like Abby, is, obviously going to force the audience to see these two as, I guess, the same. They're very much in the same, they're very much, again, a mirror of each other. They're very similar in different ways, and so that's going to be really interesting to see. But yeah, Kaitlyn Dever I think is a great choice. I think there are a lot of other choices that were floating around, like Florence Pugh was heavily rumored for a while, which I would have thought would have been really cool to see have a major A-list celebrity in. But again, I'm very happy with this casting, but still, Florence Pugh was rumored, Shannon Berry was rumored, which Shannon Berry looks a lot like Abby. All these actresses actually look quite a bit like Abby does in the game. She has like kind of that face which you can sort of imagine a lot of people's faces fitting. But yeah, so I would have been happy with any of these actresses that were rumored, whether it was Florence Pugh, Shannon Berry, Katie O'Brien, who was also, again, very heavily rumored. She was recently in The Mandalorian Season 3, and she definitely has that frame and that muscle that Abby has in the game. But again, Kaitlyn Dever is a really good actress, and I think if you get a good actress that's going to fit the story and fit, what's being written, it can work out, and I think it will work out. She's a great actress, She's been in things like No One Will Save You. I think it was called Unbelievable on Netflix. That was really good. She was in Rosaline. She's Booksmart, Olivia Wilde's directorial debut. She's fantastic, and so I'm very excited to see where they go with this. It is taking a little bit longer for The Last of Us Season 2 to get off the ground. I remember just after Season 1 came out, the actors Pedro and Bella were saying that they expect to start filming Season 2 at some point last year. But I guess with the writer's strike and all that, it hindered the show, and so I think we're looking at maybe like a late next year release if they start filming soon. But it's definitely a good sign that they're casting, right? So yeah, I think we'll probably get Last of Us Season 2 sometime next year. Probably later, I would assume. But yeah, I'm so excited for Season 2. I've warmed up a lot more to Part 2, the game, because I've actually made a video just after I played it that I didn't really enjoy it as much as the first game, and I still like the first game better, but I have gone back since and played the second game again, and I found a lot more to love about the second game, and I certainly do really enjoy the second game now. There just are some aspects that I wish were done differently, and look, I think I trust Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann to sort of fix the mistakes, I guess, that were made in part 2, but again, a lot of people don't even think they're mistakes, so, you know, I guess it's down to the person, but I'm very excited for season 2. I think this is going to be great to watch, and I think Kaitlyn Dever is going to do a great job as Abby. Abby is a major character. She's going to have a lot of screen time, let me tell you that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on this casting? Do you think Kaitlyn Dever is a good fit for Abby? Do you think it should have been Katie O'Brien, Shannon Berry, or Florence Pugh, or any other actress? Are you excited for season 2? Did you like the game? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not already, make sure you like the video down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.